Hello and good morning, students. How are you? Happy Saturday. Right, let's see if you guys are going to start coming in. It says, the instruction says, we're telling your followers that you started a live video. Thank you, Instagram. Right, so how are you? How's it going? Hello, Biberonks. She's always there for me. Right, okay, thank you. Thank you for coming, guys. Right, so basically this is the plan. It's the same as before. Hello, McDonald, I am. Hello. Right, so basically the plan is this. Again, I have got some new, three, you know me, I love my lists. So I've got three brand new points I'd like to say in terms of positive points about Dundee University. Because Saturday, it's a Dundee day. Get it? Dundee day. Okay, right, April's Closet, thank you. You waved at April. Yes, I did. Dummy signature, I will get back to you. I know what you're talking about. You have emailed me. Right, so should we wait for some more? Right, tell me how you guys doing. Right, before other people come on, is there anybody, there's only 6 of you watching, love you guys. Is there any of you who'd like to come online? Just come online. Just talk to me, just ask me a question. Investor_Raj, hello. Right, is there any question you'd like to ask me? This is the time before other Instagram carries on telling everybody else. Hello, Anjuman. You don't want to come. I'm so sad. Nobody wants to come and talk to me. Right, okay, let me give you the good news. Hi. Right, so basically this is the plan. Let me give you the three. So are you ready for this? Right, one is social work. Now, put your hand up or put a, how do you write hand up in Instagram? I don't know how you do that. Hand up or handshake or wave or something. Is there anybody who's interested in social work? Put your hand up. In 3, 2, 1, go. Out of the 9 who are watching, is there anybody interested in social work in the UK? Nobody's interested in social work. My goodness, what is wrong with you? Okay, so basically there's at Dundee University. Okay, there is, oh, Investor Raj, he's interested. Thank you. I don't know if he's telling the truth. Thank you so much. So basically what it is, I am waving at you, but for some reason it's not accepting. Right, so basically the plan is this. At Dundee University, do you remember last week I said that, for example, if all their courses, they will accept WAEC C6 or above in English language at Dundee University, which is in Scotland. Remember, the initial fee is only £2,000. I know, right? And also the payment policy afterwards is very student friendly. Only 7 installments starting from middle of October. So if you'd like me, UK Bright Education means me. If you'd like me to represent you, because I have a partnership with Dundee University, I'm more than happy to represent you. Just DM me direct, send you a CV, as some of my students here have done so already. Okay, I need to move on. I digress again. So basically, yeah. There's certain courses which IELTS is actually required. They are social work, nursing infection prevention, medicine, dentistry, all the normal ones. But the thing is this, their course, which is called Advanced Social Work, does not require IELTS. Okay, so if you are a social worker, for example, you are a social worker in your home country at the moment, and you'd like to go on to PhD, or you want to go into research, or if you're interested in social work, but you don't want to do the IELTS, do that, okay? So there's a course called Advanced Social Work at Dundee University. The admissions officer, remember, if you go to my stories, I did see the admissions people direct. So they said that social work does require IELTS, but advanced social work does not, okay? We need to know, you find out what it entails. If it is your cup of tea, if it is for you, then apply. Okay, so that's the good news for the day. That's one of my good news for the day. So let me take that off. Okay, next, yes, right, teachers. Is there any teachers out there? Investor Raj, you've already voted. Right, is there any teachers out there who'd like to go to teaching? Put your hand up in 3, 2, 1, go. Anybody wants to be a teacher in the UK? I used to be a teacher for 19 years. Hello, Waka Waka Doctor. Oh my goodness, Waka Waka. Guys, I need to pin this. My best friend is here. Waka Waka Doctor's here. Okay, right. So teachers out there, if you are a teacher, my respect. Hats off to you. The reason being, I'm a teacher of 19 years. Should I tell you a story? Who wants to hear a story? Saturday morning with a cup of tea. Just say yes or no. I'm being a teacher, Wawa Doctor. 3, 2, 1, go. Who wants to hear a story? That's my mum. She's calling me. My goodness. I don't know if you guys get this, but do you get calls while you're alive? My mum is calling me. Right, you do want to hear a story. Okay, here's the story. The story, yes, it's my mum. She's calling me again. Right, so basically the plan is this. I have just quit my lovely, noble career of teaching after teaching for, let's say, nearly 19 years in January. Yes, I am old. I was born last century. So basically I can say this. So for 19 years I've been teaching and I only quit my job in January. I know my ex-colleagues might be watching me, so they can concur with me. So basically I have been helping out with my husband in the student recruitment over the pandemic. And then after the pandemic, basically he said, Afsana, this is your chance. Guys, I need you for this. So basically he said, look, Afsana, he's such a cool guy, my husband. I need to bring him on one day. He said, Afsana, I'm going to give you 1 or 2 years chance to really help people. If you can help people to come into the UK to study, you help. If God has given you something, God has actually made it very easy for you guys. The policy is student friendly. You know, the UK is actually welcoming students. I'm being honest here. I'm not being slushy, gushy and mushy. I'm just saying, if you have a skill or if you can provide a service to humanity, to society, if you have the power or if the means, or if you have the skills to do it, you should. That's the whole point. The whole point is for me to help you, not just me. I'm not going to say that. Sorry, I beg your pardon. What I'm going to say is, if you have the means to come and if you wish to come, if that is your dream, let us help you. Whether it's myself, whether it's a Waka Waka Doctor, we're all here for the same reason. We would like to serve our purpose by helping you to get a better life. Okay? If I was in your place, and if there's someone out there who's coming out every week in, week out, trying to help students, maybe one day that day might come that you will be able to come. Okay? Just look at my student, my colleague Waka Waka. Every week is here. Lives. Every Friday he does the special thing by the sink. He knows what I mean. He does his lovely dances. I'm not going to lie. He should change them a bit, but that's okay. But the thing is, his purpose is the same. He's here to serve. I'm here to serve. Another Instagrammer who I'm close with, Dimmy, he's the same thing. We're here to serve you. If we can help you, that's fine. So back to my story. Okay, so I was a teacher for 19 years. I only quit in January. So my husband and my daughter, they sat me down and said, Mom, just have a go. Maybe this might work for you and just try. And they said that we will only give you 2 years. My husband said, I'm only happy to financially support you, not financially to support the family for 2 years while I do this. So guys, I need your help. Let me help you, then you can help me, okay? Two-way process. In biology, we say, is it mutual benefits or mutualistic? But there's a concept in biology. We have two organisms where they both benefit from each other. What do you call it? Mutualistic benefits or benefits? There's a concept. Those who are studying biology, he's working on his. We need to, Waka Waka Doctor, just come online. Because my students are too shy to come. Just come. Just join in. Right, he doesn't wear my Leicester City t-shirts. I've noticed. He wears Manchester City, Chelsea City. If you followed Waka Waka Doctor, you'll know what I mean. Currently you teach Ade Akintunde. Right, I currently teach in one of the Asian countries and I have an interest in teaching. This is for you. I'm so glad to hear. Thank you for coming. Akintunde. Right, so basically, I'm going to go back to my pitch. Right, so basically teaching. Now, De Montfort University. Now listen to this. This is so cool. You won't believe this. I'm at work at the moment. Oh, no. Respect the job, doctor. Right, he has to respect the job. Right, that's fine. So basically what it is this. De Montfort University, they do a degree course called Teaching Practice. FYI, the commitment is only 2 nights a week. And mutualism, thank you, biologist. Right, does anybody give me a wow for that? Someone say wow. You can study education practice at De Montfort University, and the commitment is only 2 evenings a week. You do have, as I say, work-life balance. So during the day, you do your thing, you work. Thank you, Joyful. Look at the name and the word it reflects. Okay, so basically, during the day, if you've got family, young family, look after them. If you want to work 20 hours a week, you do that. Nighttime, leave the kids with your dependent, with your husband and your wife. Go to class. Symbiosis, thank you. Obviously, I forgot that word. Okay, so basically that is the plan. Now, let's say I'm thinking Akintunde's mind right now. I can hear you think, your brain. You're thinking, Afsanama, I love it when you guys say that. You say, Afsanama, September's too close. I can't do this. September's too close. What can I do? De Montfort University, like I said, I'm very welcome to accept your documents for De Montfort University. They're still accepting applications, at least for another week or so. After that, it will get a bit tight. I'm not going to lie. If your documents are ready, if your money is ready, go for it for September. They only have one intake. You know, the 2 nights a week course. Right. If that is not your thing, if you can't make it for September, don't worry. Don't panic. What it is at Dundee University, I've got it here. They do an MSc called Teaching. Oh, I've written it down. Hold on. It's here. Because I know you guys are going to stress me with this. It's called Leading, Learning and Teaching. So it's a program where you're already a teacher and you want to go up the ladder and become even more. Aguilinda Ventures, I'll respond to you in a minute. Right, so basically, so there's this course now at Dundee. So it's perfect for teachers. 2 intakes. One is in September, one is in January. I'm telling you, my friends, come. If you're a teacher, if you want a new release of life, bring family. Okay, it's a master's course. You are allowed to bring your dependents. Your dependents are allowed to work full time. Your children, if they're as young as 3.5 years old, they are allowed to have 15 hours nursery education. If you saw my stories, did you see? If you're doing a pre-master's, the nursery is only down the road from your classes. So your children are just a few doors from your class. If you feel that is for you, come. Let me help you. So basically, like I said, if you want more information, this is for teachers. Now, I asked the program leader that what happens if I've got a student who is not a teacher and they want to become a teacher? Is this for them? And he said that this is suitable for anybody who's an unqualified teacher. So basically, I've written down a capital. You won't believe me. Can you see? It says for anybody. If you want me to bring him along just to convince you that it can be for you, text me, Afsana, I don't believe you. I want you to call him and to come on here. I'll bring him. You tell me. You're the customer. You tell me what you want. I will do that. Inshallah, God allow. Right, so that's that. So they've got 2 intakes, September and January. Block teaching. They teach, because I'm a teacher, so I had to ask this question. They teach 3 modules at a time. It's a 12-month course. Now, I asked them, thinking with a West African hat, that look, I told him, will I get a job at the end? Or will I end up being jobless? I need to know. I'm spending millions of nairas. I want to know if I'll be able to get a job after this graduation. And he said that you need to get a GTCS. So because Dundee's in Scotland, it's different from England. We're all one country, but we're made up of 4 nations. Okay, GTCS, so I don't know what that stands for, General Teaching Council something. Okay, if you want, I'll find out for you. It's a student tutor program. They'll match you with a placement. They could do that while you're studying or even afterwards. But what you could do, it's called, I've got it, General Teaching Council Scotland. After your master's, what you could do a PGDE. It's a professional graduate diploma in education. It could be in primary sector, or it could be in secondary sector, or it could be even in STEM subjects. Do you know what I mean by STEM subjects? Do you know what a STEM subject is? So science, technology, engineering and maths. We have a shortage of those subjects, my friends. We have a shortage of science, maths, engineering subjects in the UK, United Kingdom, all around the country. So if you'd like to do teacher training in that afterwards, you can do after the master. So you stay here for longer and you do that. Okay, you don't need WAEC. I mean, you don't need IELTS, but but you've got to make sure you've done your WAEC within the last 10 years. That's the only condition. Okay, but that's positive news number 3. 2, right? Symbiosis. Thank you, guys. Symbiotic relationship. I know mutualism. It is mutualism, right? Ogalinda. I applied for a postgraduate study in 2 universities, and one of them have given me conditional admission to provide a proficiency test in IELTS. I don't have that, but have Duolingo. Okay, so I don't know what you're doing. You have to book an IELTS. If that's what they want, then you have to do that. Okay, Linda. Before you book, could you find out from the offer letter, from your conditional offer, do they want UKVI IELTS or academic IELTS? Find out, because you need to book the correct IELTS test, because there's 2 types. Okay, Linda, respond to me. But yeah, but do you know what? I don't know why you're doing that. Why didn't you come to Dundee? Because they accept WAEC if you've done that in the last 10 years. If you've got C6 or above in English language, De Montfort University, they accept WAEC, no matter when you've done it. Okay, but Oglinda, if your heart is set on those universities, find out if you need to book, you've got to book, my friend. Okay, find out if you need to do UKVI IELTS or academic IELTS. Hi, Femi. Let's see, is there anybody else before I said my second point? Third point, I would like to apply for a postgraduate study. I'm currently gaining technical skills in full stack development. Oh, nice. Okay, Greenie Mog, if you could DM me direct, send me your CV with your degree, CGPA, or if you've done a HND, I don't know which one you've done, when you did it, and what's your WAEC English language proficiency. What did you get? Okay, my email address, let me tell you what it is. It's on my bio, by the way. How are we doing for time? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's my email address if you need it, okay? Right, next question. Thank you, Greenie. Right, it's Med Amin Bell. What's the criteria to apply for? Yes, I need to help people with pre-masters. The criteria for pre-masters is this: 3rd class degree or a HND. HND pass. That's it. Khalas, finito. How do you say finish in Nigerian? It depends on which tribe you're from. In Arabic we say khalas. In Bangla we say shamapto. I don't know what we say it in English. In Nigeria. Angry Young. Hello. Oh, hi. I think we're supposed to contact each other, Engineer Young. Right, Hannah's place. So can someone with an educational diploma apply? You can, but you need to do a pre-masters followed by a master's. So, and you can do this only at Dundee. So Hannah's place, you've got a diploma and educational diploma. Could you tell me if that's an ordinary diploma or HND? Please tell me if you've done that in the last 7 years. If you have done it in the last 7 years, then I'll be able to help you with an admission for pre-masters, which leads to either, well, there's 2 or 3, I should have printed it out. There's 2 or 3 courses which is in education, then do that. If that sounds like your cup of tea, then DM me direct. Okay, right, next. Okay, please can you send me some sample of UK CV? DM me. Why am I laughing? Why do you need to know? Okay, Angry Young, don't send me your CV. Your time is valuable, right? So is mine. Just all you need to do is this. What did you study? The highest qualification, when you completed it, and the result. Also, your WAEC English language score. That's all I need. Don't give me a CV. You have no time. I have no time. Time is valuable. Just give me those 3 things. What did you study? The highest qualification. When did you study it? What score did you get? And your WAEC. Once I've got that, then we can move on. Don't give me CV. Don't worry. I just say that. Right, last point. Nobody wants to come on. Why does nobody want to come on? Right, next. So you're talking about advanced. We've done that. Okay. Last week I've talked about this. So I'm going to repeat this again. Salman Farid. I know Salman. Okay, he wants to come on. Right. Hello, Salman. Right, I'm accepting your request. Good. At least there's one student who'd like to come. I thought nobody's going to come today. Is he coming? Oh, is he coming? Salman? Right, while he's coming, let me just say one point of information is, I think this would apply for the lady or my student who'd like to do pre-masters. Let me see. Who's that person to do? I pressed the button, Salman, so you should be able to come. Do you know what? I speak to my students, but I actually have never seen them face to face until I actually started credibility interviews. That's what it is. Okay, it's Med Amin Bell. I've got some good news for you. So while Salman comes along, this is for you. If you do a pre-masters, this is the good news number 3. If you do a pre-masters or an international year at Dundee University, if you get 90, I've said this last week, if you get 90% or more overall in the pre-masters or the international year, you get £6,000 off for the masters, or you get £6,000 off, up to £6,000 off for every single year of your bachelor's. Do I get a wow for that? Someone give me a wow. Nobody's giving me a wow. That's okay. I'll accept that. Right. So basically what I'm going to repeat that again. I want you to do this. If you know anybody, oh, hi, Shreya. Okay. So I know Shreya very well. Right. So look on the grid. You'll see her interview with me. She's a success story. Thank you, Hannes. Thank you, Akatunde. Right. I love you too. Right. So basically this is the plan. If you know, okay, you know what you want to do, but if you feel you know someone who's done a WAEC in the last 5 years, and they thank you, Bibaronks. Right, so if you feel that you know someone who's done a WAEC in the last 5 years, if you feel that they have the means and they've got the qualifications, why don't they come to the UK to do an international year? Then they do bachelor's, and if they get, like I said, if they get 90% or more overall after the end of the international year, every single year, £6,000 off. Not 1, not 2, not 3. This is for Dundee University. Let me help you. Let me help you with this. Following the submission. What do you mean, Salman? Okay, so basically what it is. Okay, you do the maths. I'm a science teacher. I can do this. What's 6 times 8? Tell me. What's 6 times 8? I've only got 6 students. They don't want to do maths in the morning. Is it 6 times 8? No, not 6 times 8. 6 times 3. What's 6 times 3? Okay. Thank you, Hannes, but I actually meant 6 times 3. Sorry about that, but your maths is good. 6 times 8. It's not 47, it's 48. Yeah, it is 48. Who said 47? Hannes, really? Right, okay. So basically it is 18. Thank you, Akintunde. Akintunde is on the ball. Right, so basically, isn't that nice? Thank you, thank you. Isn't that nice to have £18,000 off? Thank you, Salman. I'm going to repeat it again. Isn't that nice? Okay, so if you're a bachelor student and you've got a WAEC, please share this live with someone. It doesn't matter, Shreya, if you know anybody who's got standard 12, send them to me to do an international year at Dundee University in Scotland. If they get 90% or more, okay, standard 12, Shreya, then they could get, if they get 90% or more in the international year, you know, the University Foundation year, they can get up to £6,000 off every year. That's £18,000 off. So they only have to pay £14,000 a year. Okay, right. I'm done. I don't think anybody wants to come, so I feel a bit sad. I had one person, Waka Waka Doctor, wanted to come online to join me, but he's working. We've got to respect the job. Salman wanted to come, but that didn't happen. But that's okay. I'll accept that. Right. I will see you next week, same time, same place. The environment might be slightly different because I'll be out of the country. But I hope that this was helpful. If you feel that this will help somebody you know, someone you love, family or friend, all you need to do is share. That's all I'd like from you. Okay? And again, if you've got questions, if you're my student or not my student, doesn't matter, come here. It's always lovely to see you and to hear from you. Okay, right, I'm going to go because my voice is going now. I'll see you next week. I hope you have a lovely weekend and a very good, productive week. Okay? Until next time, my friends, take care. Bye-bye.